Hey guys, it's Rob Neundorf with STR Accommodations, and I'm here with a good friend of mine, Anuj Datta with AD1 Management, and we're just here asking some questions. Anuj, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and introduce yourself?
Hey guys, it's Anuj with AD1 Management. We're a Houston-based short-term rental management company. We have about 70 doors in the city of Houston. We operate a mix of apartments, small apartment complexes, single-family houses. Been in the business on the management side since about 2019.
And Anuj, how long have we known each other?
I think we've known it for 5-6 years.
Okay, perfect. Well, just got a couple questions. I'd like to understand where you currently are in your business. Question one is just, how are you currently leveraging data analytics to optimize pricing strategies and maximizing occupancy rates?
Well, I think I always look at forward occupancy. So basically seeing what my calendar is looking like forward, and seeing the data from the past in terms of the holidays and what those bookings were looking like for the Christmas season or for the summer season and things like this. So you have that data. But seriously, I'm looking at the forward occupancy and what's going on in terms of like, okay, if I'm at a house and I'm like 30% occupied, I think that I can close that month out at like 80% occupied. I'm looking at an apartment that's 20% occupied on a 30-day forward look, I can probably close that out like 90% occupied. So depending on seasonality, on the back end data and what's going forward and how the calendars are looking is kind of how I'm pricing out. You always want to maximize the revenue on the days where you can get it, and you want to minimize and get the occupancy on the lower days.
Awesome, we appreciate that. Could you share a success story where a unique marketing approach significantly increased bookings for one of your properties?
Well, marketing, we use OTAs to market, so we use Airbnb, Booking.com, VRBO. So I would say the only thing that kind of would separate a marketing approach from our side is maybe like nice, catchy listing titles, really good photos. We do direct booking as well, so we do some SEO stuff. But really good photos, good listing titles, catchy descriptions, because the booking platform and the marketing platform are one and the same.
In your experience, what are the top 3 qualities that distinguish an exceptional short-term rental property manager from a good one? Exceptional short-term rental property from a good one, not a property manager, the property itself.
A property itself, okay. Design, okay, something unique. Pops of color, that goes with design. Additional services, you can go above and beyond for the client and offer some additional, maybe private chef, okay, or different services that somebody may want for their stay. Third one would be really the right revenue. Well, the revenue management doesn't have to do with the asset itself, but the right location of the asset as well, right? Location in real estate is huge. Same thing with short-term rental.
Absolutely.
Where you can use maybe nature to kind of enhance what the listing is, or a city landscape, whatever that may be, but location as well.
What challenges have you faced in managing guest expectations, and how are you currently working to overcome them as the landscape changes?
Guest expectations, yeah. When I first started in this business, expectations were not that high. You can just put anything on short-term rental websites like Airbnb and it'll do well. So expectations have definitely changed since there's been more listings on the market, more professionalization of this business as well. How do you manage guest expectations? Well, you really have to have if you have a limitation in your listing, you want to be upfront in the listing description about this limitation. And you want to say, okay, here's the issue, there are other neighbors in this apartment complex, for example, so there are quiet hours, and we want you to abide by these quiet hours. So I think setting the right expectation from the host standpoint is very important to manage guest expectations.
And then lastly, how do you see the future of short-term rentals evolving? And what are some steps that you're currently taking in order to stay ahead of the curve?
Okay, so how's it evolving? Well, I think it's twofold. There is more room for professionalization, and like those management companies that can come out and really be professional and really be consistent on every single visit is what's going to win at the end. But then also the other side of it is that single host operator who can deliver that experience above and beyond has a big value in this business as well. Obviously there's no scale for that person because they're going to be 1 or 2 properties. So from the management side of things, we really want to deliver the best type of experience possible, and we want to give the best professional service that we can possibly give.
Awesome. Well, we're here at IMN in Austin 2024. Anuj, I really appreciate your time.
Thanks,
Just taking a few minutes. We appreciate your fellowship as well, and look forward to working together to consistently keep setting new strategies.
Yeah, thanks.
Cheers.
Be
Thanks
well.
for your time.
Take care.